Welcome to Quiz Stories, where we dive into the most captivating true crime cases. Today we unravel the dark twists behind the Menendez brothers' infamous crime. From wealth and family secrets to courtroom drama and public sympathy, this case is anything but ordinary. Let's get started. 1. The Menendez family appeared to have it all: wealth, status, and a luxurious home in Beverly Hills. Their fortune was largely built by José Menendez, who worked as A. a hotel owner, B. a fashion designer, C. a music executive. José Menendez was a successful Cuban-American music executive who helped build the family's wealth through companies like RCA Records and Live Entertainment. 2. Behind the image of the perfect family, tension simmered within the Menendez household. Kitty Menendez, the mother, reportedly struggled with A. gambling addiction, B. depression and substance abuse, C. severe anger issues. Kitty Menendez's struggles with mental health and substance abuse contributed to the instability in the family, creating a troubled atmosphere at home. 3. The Menendez brothers were raised in a privileged environment, attending elite schools. Lyle, the older of the two, was known for his A. athletic accomplishments in tennis, B. musical talent on the piano, C. leadership skills in debate club. Lyle earned a scholarship to Princeton University for his tennis skills, while Eric excelled in poetry and screenwriting. 4. On August 20, 1989, chaos erupted inside the Menendez mansion while José and Kitty were watching TV in the family den. Lyle and Eric fatally shot their parents with two A. S&W 500 Magnum revolvers, B. automatic rifles, C. 12-gauge shotguns. José was shot multiple times in the back of the head, and Kitty was shot in the face and chest as she tried to escape. 5. After killing their parents, Lyle and Eric went to a movie theater with the intention of using the tickets as an alibi. However, due to the timestamp on the ticket stub, they abandoned the plan and went to A. food festival, B. concert, C. political rally. After disposing of their clothes and the shotguns, the brothers attended the Taste of LA festival at the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium. 6. Upon returning home and finding no law enforcement present, Lyle called 911 and emotionally told the operator, "Someone killed my parents." When questioned by police, the brothers initially claimed that the murders were A. the result of a random home invasion, B. committed by a jealous family friend, C. business-related, possibly a mafia hit. Lyle attempted to mislead investigators by suggesting the murders were tied to José Menendez's business dealings. 7. Lyle and Eric's behavior in the months after the slayings stood in stark contrast to the horror of finding their parents murdered. They used their inheritance to A. go on lavish spending sprees, B. gamble away large sums of money, C. throw extravagant parties. The brothers spent large sums of money on luxury cars, trips, and expensive items, raising further suspicion among investigators. 8. Eric's high school friend, Craig Signorelli, discovered to the police that he and Eric had previously written an intriguing screenplay. This screenplay depicted a son killing his wealthy parents for A. revenge after being sexually abused, B. their inheritance, C. freedom from their oppressive control. Craig also revealed to the police that Eric had confessed to the murders, but when police arranged for him to secretly record Eric's confession, Eric denied any involvement. 9. Detectives soon found out that 1 week after the murders, Lyle made a sudden trip back home and tampered with the family computer. According to Lyle's friend Glenn Stevens, Lyle admitted to A. searching for hidden bank accounts, B. erasing a new will, C. planting evidence of a break-in. Lyle destroyed files on the family computer, specifically erasing references to a new will that his father had prepared, potentially reducing the brothers' inheritance. 10. The case against the Menendez brothers gained momentum when investigators seized recordings revealing key details about the killings. The tapes were made during the brothers' sessions with A, their psychologist, B, a local priest, C, a family lawyer. Psychologist Jerome Oziel recorded sessions with Eric and Lyle after Eric confessed to the murder. He later told his mistress, Judalon Smith, who reported the brothers to the police after their breakup. 11. The Menendez brothers' trial began in July 1993 and quickly became a national sensation because it was A, broadcast live on radio, B, the longest trial in U.S. history, C, one of the first trials televised. The trial was among the first courtroom dramas to be broadcast on TV, captivating millions of viewers. 12. Lyle testified that Kitty harassed him with sexual misconduct, while Eric stated that their father began sexually abusing both him and Lyle when they were 6 years old. The brothers claimed they feared for their lives after discovering that their father was A, moving the family to Cuba, B, disinheriting them, C, planning to kill them. Lyle and Eric testified that they believed their father was going to kill them to prevent them from exposing years of sexual and physical abuse. 13. The defense introduced evidence to corroborate the brothers' claims of abuse, including A, childhood writings and journal entries, B, surveillance footage, C, notes left by José. The defense presented personal writings from the brothers detailing the trauma they endured, as well as testimonies from relatives who had seen signs of abuse. 14. The prosecution painted a very different picture, portraying the brothers as greedy and manipulative. They argued that the murders were motivated by A, hatred toward their parents, B, a desire for financial gain, C, fame and media attention. The prosecution claimed the brothers killed their parents to gain access to the family fortune and continue their lavish lifestyles without restrictions. 15. The jury deliberation became complicated due to the conflicting narratives presented during the trial. The first trial lasted 6 months and ended in A, acquittals for both brothers, B, a swift guilty verdict, C, a hung jury. The jury could not reach a unanimous decision due to the compelling testimonies about abuse, resulting in a mistrial and necessitating a second trial. 16. The second trial began in 1995 and had stricter rules regarding evidence and media coverage. This time, the jury was not allowed to hear details about A, alleged sexual abuse, B, the brothers' financial debts, C, their previous alibis. The judge ruled that the detailed accounts of the alleged sexual abuse were inadmissible, significantly limiting the defense's argument of long-term trauma. 17. Unlike the first trial, the jury in the second trial was unanimous, finding the Menendez brothers guilty of first-degree murder. They were sentenced to A, 30 years to life, B, death by lethal injection, C, life in prison without parole. The brothers received life imprisonment without the possibility of parole and were initially sent to separate, maximum security prisons before being reunited decades later. 18. While in prison, Lyle and Eric earned degrees and participated in educational programs, and they have both A, written tell-all books, B, married women who contacted them, C, started an abuse awareness campaign. Both brothers married women who reached out to them after their convictions, though their marriages were largely symbolic. 19. Over time, the Menendez brothers have gained public sympathy, with several celebrities advocating for them. One of the most vocal supporters is A, Leonardo DiCaprio, B, Kim Kardashian, C, Taylor Swift. Kim Kardashian has used her platform to advocate for their cause, collaborating with judicial experts to explore the possibility of overturning their convictions. 20. In 2023, new evidence emerged that could potentially lead to a review of the Menendez brothers' case. Their legal team filed for a retrial, citing new testimony from a family member and allegations involving A, José Menendez's sexual abuse, B. Misplaced forensic evidence. C. Bribed police officers. A family member testified about witnessing abuse, while Roy Rosello, a former Menudo singer, alleged that José Menendez had assaulted him when he was 14 years old, adding new weight to the brothers' long-standing claims. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Menendez brothers' case. What do you think? Are they guilty or misunderstood victims of abuse? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for more gripping true crime stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning everything.